A person can only be born in one place. However, he may die several times elsewhere, in the exiles and prisons, and in a homeland transformed by the occupation and oppression into nightmare. The citizens in prison. The Nigerian Correctional Center is supposed to be a center for the administration of corrective psychology, where offenders of the law are given the opportunity for a rebirth, to change their ways and conform to repentance. This correctional concept of the prison system, which was copied from the West, is grossly abused by the Nigerian government and its warders. The transition from the prison system to the correctional facility was not well thought out, and apart from the name, nothing else has changed. The inmates in our prisons are still treated under dehumanizing conditions, such that they are further broken and endangered in the course of serving prison terms or awaiting trial. A large number of these inmates are awaiting trial, while a considerable number of them are serving life jail terms. The welfare of inmates is bad. The feeding process and quality of food meant for inmates are grossly reduced and most times stolen through official corruption by the same persons who say the prison system is reformatory and corrective, leaving the inmates at the mercy of junior angry warders who, by prolonged deprivation, have lost their conscience. These warders complicate the inmates' condition when they convert items brought in by civil society and religious bodies for their personal use. I was informed from a reliable source that when charity organizations cook food and hand over to warders for the inmates, the warders share the food amongst themselves. Here, you are left to wonder who actually needs reform or correction, the warders or the inmates. In our correction centers, inmates are packed into small cells and locked up for weeks. And at the center of this small cell are toilets where they defecate without demarcation away from other inmates. The life at the correctional facility across Nigeria is a far cry from anything corrective. It is rather destructive, to say the least. The medical centers are not funded to operate optimally. Inmates die in prison across Nigeria every day. They are buried in the prison and everyone moves on like nothing happened. Many who went into prison custodies have become mentally challenged patients due to the harsh living condition with constant lack of medical care, feeding, sanitation, and counseling. Apart from its congestion, the correction centers operate an unimaginable sewage system. When the soccerways get filled up, inmates use buckets to evacuate excrements. Something is wrong with the Nigerian system that allows this. I would therefore advocate that since the system has long collapsed, the Nigerian government must do something about this. A correctional center should live up to its name and the very concept it espouses. You cannot be serious with yourself and your country and run a corrective center like this. These warders should be retrained, and they must be informed that this is a very sensitive work. Tending to inmates requires the highest degree of professionalism. The way the warders go about the job and the rot they spread around is a clear indication that the inmates are ahead of them from clear human capital index evaluation, and this has to change. I shall go to Rabbi again.